You join us in the EP3.
Dyno at 282.
Bouncing off a limiter.
That's why I built this thing.
It is a bit sketchy. Don't you dare. Oh, man.
Hello world, welcome back to Accelerate and welcome to my EP3.
Yes, now this may seem a bit odd, but we've done so much work on this car and we've realised we haven't done like a full run through the mods. People have been asking about the mods, so we thought the best way to do it is to do what we do best and do a full feature. So let's
Here it
get
is.
stuck in.
Let's do it.
Never say never, you'll be my pleasure.
So guys, you join us inside the EP3. I cannot believe we are literally going through a heat wave and we picked the one day where it's freezing outside.
Well, I chucked it down yesterday and now it's freezing. But
Yeah, so this is why I've been inside, but
Yes.
what we're going to do now is give you a run through of the mod list. Kenny's had to get his phone up because the mod list on this thing is I don't think people
it's
appreciate
very
it.
extensive, yes. So we're going to start with the main stuff.
Engine noise?
Engine is obviously a stock block K20. It dynoed at 282 at BD Performance.
Yep.
Reason being, it has stage 2 Skunk 2 cams. I don't know what stage 2 are, but I remember Dan Lawrence said they're a step up from his, so obviously.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
So we know they're good.
Yeah, Skunk 2 springs and retainers, and it's also had the head skimmed.
Yes.
It's got a hybrid racing cold air intake, K-tuned fuel rail, RC440 injectors,
Nice.
port and polished 70mm chrome RBC inlet,
Wow.
70mm Skunk 2 throttle body and adapter. It's got the solid fab big bore manifold and catback exhaust system with an O2 90-degree spacer fitted. Air assist valve bypass.
What?
Yes. Also has I've just fitted a spoon radiator cap. It's had a genuine timing kit fitted as well at the beginning of this year.
Oh, nice.
2022, January. It's got a K Pro V4 mapped ECU by JCal.
Yes.
So I'm just going to go on to a couple of the other things now. I think that's pretty much it engine-wise.
Yep.
Bowler B15s, 17 by 8.
Yes. Or are
with
they
the
wrapped in?
NS2, no, they're not NS2.
Don't you dare!
They were, that's because I'm reading off
Yes.
this. Right, the AR1s. I went with,
Nankang AR1.
yes, now I went with 215 because I was originally sticking with the original wheels. But I should have gone 225. Really?
Yeah, but
we'll, yeah.
And I just want to say, for those that don't know, even comparing them to NS2Rs, AR1s, I think, are literally borderline the most semi-slick tyre you can get that are legal, that
You
are
can
road
see
legal.
that. I don't know how they're road legal.
I know, there's hardly any tread pattern, but I just wanted to put that out there.
Yeah,
Cannot
definitely.
wait to see what they're like.
Yeah, so we got suspension-wise now, BC Racing PR Series coilovers. It's got a solid rack slider, poly exhaust hangers, hard race camber arms, hard race camber bolts. It did have hard race tie rods, but we just had originals fitted because I've just put hard race inner tie rods on, which they were adjustable. Aftermarket shifter cable bushes, poly bush gearbox and engine mounts, hard race ball joints. Now I've just done the Super Pro poly bushes on the lower arms, and the RCA's Buddy Club.
And he kept saying RCA's, that's not rear control arms, which I thought they were.
No, it's not. It's roll center adjusters, they're called. Yeah, so we've done the brakes as well now.
Oh yeah, yeah. See, I'm forgetting of all
That's
this
what I mean.
stuff,
We've
so
got Godspeed discs, PBS Pro race pads.
They're awesome as well.
With HEL braided lines.
Yes.
Yeah, so as in performance-wise, I think that's it.
We've probably still missed something.
So yeah, this is it. So
let's stress. You guys have probably seen it when he bought it originally. Just picture a standard Milano Red EP3 with really bad paintwork.
I was just going to say, yeah.
Visually, it was completely standard when he bought it, wasn't it?
It was.
Far from that now. Visually, give us a quick run through.
Well, we've started with the front end. We've done the speed holes where the number plate recess is with the Tegwa canards.
Yep.
Also drilled a hole for the cold air intake, so it takes air directly in.
Yep.
Vented front wings, thanks to Drew.
Yeah.
I think we still need to put a little spacer on the front.
I said this. I'm glad you said that. Yeah. So we are working on the fitment. Don't worry.
Yeah, so rear bumper as well. We're not sure what that is, but it's got a rear diffuser.
Let's see if I can pop it up.
Still looks cool.
But it's not just some cheap fiberglass thing. The reason I went for it was because it
It is plastic.
But yeah.
That's what I was just going to butt you in with then.
I mean, yeah, so it's not some cheap fiberglass thing. It is a good quality plastic one. That's why I went for it.
Yeah, and we also got the Tegua style rear wing on.
Oh, was it? I didn't see that.
Yeah,
one.
nobody might notice that. With a big X brace in the back.
Yeah.
So yeah, we since I've had it, I don't think I've stopped modifying it.
No, in the short time you've had it, you've barely driven it because it's had so much work done on it.
Yeah.
And that's what we said about the paint reveal. If you haven't seen it, go and watch it. But we didn't mean to tease you guys that long, but it has taken this long to get it to this point. But now I think it is ready.
Didn't mention that as well. If you haven't seen that, it's Ferrari Rosso Red.
Yes, Rosso Red. You're going to say that with the accent as well. So this is a track car. For those that don't know, we were building this as a track car. It is going on track very soon.
As you can see, there's nothing in the back
stripped
at all.
out as well. But I think we should go for a drive.
Let's go. Yeah, but rambled over enough now. So
the diff. Ooh, didn't mention a different gearbox.
Didn't mention a different gearbox. That's
wow.
True. Yeah, so it's got a 5.3 final drive with a M Factory race pack diff in it as well. Also, we changed a couple of synchros just to make sure they're nice and fresh. The parts. It's mental.
It's the way this thing bangs through the gears, which I'm sure you'll see on the when we get out on the road. But let's
just go now. Yeah, let's go.
My stomach going then. I'm turning now. That's mad. The tyres picking up the stones. God. This thing is a weapon now.
Insane, innit?
Well, I was going to say, you joined us in the EP3, but looks like we're getting straight into it. Yeah, so I was going to say, right, let's have a talk about, I mean, that's what this car's all about, is bouncing off a limiter, and I've got to say, the confidence now, even from the passenger seat.
On the old suspension, I always used to say, it's hard to describe. When you used to try and put into a corner, it used to bounce on the corner, whereas now it's just... You hit that bend and it's just flat. It's just no drama. So it gives you that extra confidence. And the tyres, the NS2Rs, I know you're running them. Yeah. I didn't like them.
They're not the best, but then they're not considered the highest of the...
they're not. They're entry slicks.
And they're good for what they are.
Yes.
These, not bearing in mind, but on mountain roads, which are covered in gravel, stuff like that, so it's not the best. And you're never going to get the right amount of heat. No. These tyres, as you probably saw. But like we keep saying, this is built as a track car. On track, this is going to be phenomenal. But my God, I could not stop smiling then. And that's what I said, that is what it's all about.
That's why I built this thing. Do you know what I mean? It's just
and I wish you guys could feel how it was before, because it's a million miles from where it was. I mean, it was a good car when you bought it.
It was, but oh my God, it was gravel though. It's going to chuck everywhere. But it is a different car, and just the whole package now works. Yeah, I just cannot wait to get this in Landau.
Yeah, it's got my adrenaline pumping. It's crazy.
Same.
So I think that's another thing we didn't mention.
What's that?
The FN2 seats, which you literally just put in.
That's true, yeah.
Right, yeah, so first impressions. Luckily, we have been in a couple of EP3s, and that shifter, it did have a ball shifter on it. Now he's gone for a longer one.
It does feel like the throw's longer because of that.
Yeah, but it
it's
feels
more engaging.
Yeah, it feels more precise. Ooh.
Yes.
I am so excited for these. We know how fun these cars are in standard form. This thing is just
far from it.
Little weapon. Ooh. The clutch is very, God, it's very eager, it just wants to go.
That's the difference with this one.
Let's have some fun. I had to lift the limiter. Oh, I know I keep saying it, but my God, the gearing. Oh, the crossover. Oh, man. This is why I love Hondas. This is why I love the Casey. Oh, this is everything.
It's the pickup in this one though. It's just It's there straight away as soon as you touch the throttle, isn't it?
Yeah, and considering they're known for having, no torque, that's why you have to rev the nuts, you have to drive them. Like you said, the one thing I will say is that diff can be, on these roads, can be quite like, oh right, yeah, you have to be awake.
Yeah, you're really fighting with it sometimes.
Yeah, because even going up the hill, it's pulling, so you really got to grab this thing by the balls and show it who's boss.
You have, yeah. Obviously, on a track, it's going to be different.
Hopefully it will be, yeah.
Yes, that's what I'm hoping for, yeah.
Yeah. No, I think it will, like we were saying off camera, on roads like this, you're always thinking about traffic, you're always thinking what's going to happen.
Sheep.
On track, yeah, sheep,
There's horses up there, you know?
Definitely, but on track, you can literally focus on what the car's doing, how you can improve your driving and things like that.
Definitely,
So
yeah.
I'm going to slow down because we've got a nice open bit by here that I just want to have one more little blip because this thing's addictive, man.
I know. Yeah, squealy brakes.
Like a musical instrument.
Yeah.
So even from sec, right, we'll start off VTEC. Oh man! Oh dude! That's so impressive.
Take the brakes.
I don't know why I was scared to go near him then. I'm going nowhere near the red line, I just realised. This isn't sheep.
Sheep, yep.
Sorry, I gotta stop shouting. This is just absolute raw experience.
Like you said, you're going nowhere near the rev line because your brain keeps telling you, change.
You've gotta
this
keep
revs, I believe, the 9.2. So,
it's like that. Oh, okay, messed up. But the rev, the downshift, and the crossover is insane.
yeah, it really is.
See? Oh, I've driven this car for 2 minutes and I already feel really connected to it.
Very engaging to drive in it. It's rewarding as well.
Yeah, God, it is a bit sketchy. Like I said, I knew then not to go full throttle, but
As I said, it does. You are fighting with it, you know.
Yeah.
But it does try and pull it around a bit. But like I said, it's these roads. They're so uneven and so bouncy.
Like I said, I'm not going to judge you for that, but I think so far, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, wow. For those that don't know, Ken, you've just come from an Evo 7. It was a really good example of an Evo. 400 brake, more torque than you knew what to do with.
Yeah.
So this is why I didn't think you were going to love this as much as you do.
Yeah, exactly. Now I had a TTRS before the Evo, and that thing was over 500
It
brakes.
was even faster.
I prefer driving this for fun.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? This is just.
Again, my hands hurt when I was gripping the steering wheel because you've. Like I said, that's the main thing is with a car like this, you've got to show it who's boss. You've got to be very aware of what you're doing.
Yeah, totally.
I wasn't expecting. I was expecting it to. I don't want to say easier to drive.
Yeah.
But you've got to be very right. If you're going to home this thing, you've got to be awake.
Yeah, you have, definitely. I totally agree with you.
So driving around a bit now, there's a couple of things I do want to say. I'm going to try and be brutally honest. The thing that surprised me, and again, it may be unfair because I'm comparing it to my MX-5 that we both agree is a phenomenal setup.
Yeah.
The turning is not as direct as I...
Keep going.
Yeah. It's not as direct as I maybe thought it would be.
Yeah, I do totally agree with you. Now, everyone knows with an EP3 it has electronic steering.
That's what it is.
Yes.
Right.
The MX-5, you haven't even got power steering, so everything is, and you've got a quicker rack on it.
Yeah.
So I totally agree with you there.
Okay.
I don't like the steering input on this.
Oh, okay. Like I said, it's not bad, but I was just expecting it to be a bit.
I would
more
hope
responsive.
it'd be quicker. Now, I know you can put the DC5 hydraulic rack on these, so that is something I will look at doing in the future, because I would like it to have a quicker rack. Yes.
Yeah. So I don't know when I'm going to drive this car next. I got to wear it. It's changing gear. That is, I cannot believe that's probably my favourite thing is how you can change gear, and it's just. Sorry if I'm ragging over that.
No, it's not different than what I would do.
So that's Kenny's EP3.
Yeah.
The Accelerate EP3 track car.
Yes.
Feels weird doing this on one of our cars, but I've got to say, my adrenaline's still pumping. I mean, we went up a couple of mountain roads and my adrenaline is pumping. Power-wise, let me just say this quickly, 282 it was dynoed at, and we've got a good idea to basically get a comparison. Now, as I've said, I own a Honda S2000 dynoed at 239 brake, well, 245 with the exhaust.
Yes.
So we are going to put them up against each other. So we want to know, first of all, I want to hear your guys' opinion, what you think, because there's good and bad to both, but stay tuned for that. I think that's going to be really
keep an eye
interesting.
on that, because that is definitely going to be interesting and fun.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, but I think we'll call it that for now, because this thing, we need to get this thing on track.
Definitely.
But thank you so much for watching, guys. As always, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. We will see you in the next one.
Yeah, makes 5 cents!